Hello and welcome back to another installment of Geometry Trig Word Problems Worksheet Answers. Slitting run is 300 yards long, vertical drop of 27.6 yards. Yards. Find the angle of depression of the run. Okay, so this is tricky because they want, when they want an angle of depression, you always draw a horizontal line. That's the angle of depression. It's not even in my triangle. I have two options. I can make a new triangle that has a 27.6 drop over here. Or I can do 90 minus that. Let's see, I don't know the angle of depression though, so that's not very helpful. And then the last option is, since these are parallel, I can bring this angle down here. Opposite interior angles. If you can't remember opposite interior angles, you just extend this line and extend this line. This is vertical, so this matches this. And now this is corresponding with a transversal and two parallel lines, so you can bring it down. Okay, so I'm actually going to work in this lower triangle. This is the opposite. This is the 90, so this is the hypotenuse. And we have opposite of hypotenuse, we have sine. But actually we already have the ratio. The ratio is 27.6 over 300. So I want the inverse sine of 27.6 over 300. And that is 5.278. Let's do 5.3 degrees. So that's this angle of depression right here. Oops. Treadmill, 48 inches long. $10 degrees. How high is it off the ground? The end of it. From this angle's point of view, that's the opposite. This is the 90, that's the hypotenuse. So we're using sine, opposite of hypotenuse. The sine of 10 degrees is a known ratio, and it must be equal to the ratio of question mark over 48. What is that question mark? If we multiply both sides by 48, we get 48 times sine 10, sine of 10. Type that in my calculator. 8.3. inches. Right? Yeah, that seems right. Okay, flag. Oh no. Telephone pole. Long shadow. (18-meter shadow), 12.5 meters tall. Angle of elevation of the sun. So here's our horizontal line. Here's our angle. Opposite adjacent, that's the tangent. Okay, let me show this. Let me do this algebra style. Tangent of the theta angle, which this could be x or question mark. We're just going to do this weird symbol. Tangent of the theta angle equals 12.5 over 18. Now we want to get that theta out of there, so we inverse it with inverse tan. But we also have to inverse tan the other side, which reveals the theta angle to be, second function, inverse tan, 12.5 divided by 18 equals 34.8. Hot air balloon degrees. Hot air balloon best car ever. 75 feet away. Angle of depression is 36. Okay, so this is the angle of depression. So it's not in my original triangle. I'm going to make a new triangle over here. 36 feet. No, no, this is unknown. Yeah, this is unknown. How high is the balloon? We don't know. We don't know over here, and we don't know over here. This is parallel to the Earth, so the height here is the same as the height here. Here's our 90. 75 is the hypotenuse. From the 36 degrees angle of depression, this is the opposite. Opposite, hypotenuse, OH. This is a sine problem. We want to know how to match up the sine of 36 degrees with unknown over 75. Times 75 both sides, and x equals 44 feet. .1 feet, some people are saying. Student wants to know how tall the flagpole is at her school. Her eyeball is 5.5 feet in the air. Should have seen. Let's just do this real quick. So she's her eye is 5.5 in the air. The angle is 25 degrees. She's 36 feet away on the ground and 5.5 feet in the air, still 36 feet away. We want the opposite over the adjacent. This is a tan problem. Matching up tangent 25 degrees with the ratio of we don't know over 36 feet. Multiply with 36 feet and we get 16.8 feet here. But we have to add the 5.5 and we get 22.3 feet tall. Control tower, not on the screen. 100 feet away, 132 feet tall. Ooh, I can't get, well, I guess I can get it to scale if I do this. They want to know angle of elevation. Okay, not bad. Oh, their eyes are 5 feet above the ground. Try that again. Ooh. So this side of the triangle is 132 minus 5 feet. So 127 feet. Tricky. I messed that up first period. Sorry, first period. That's 132, but this part above their eye is only 127. they want to know this angle. Let's call it theta. Actually, we don't need to call it theta because I'm just going to do the shortcut here. This is opposite over adjacent. So what is the reverse lookup tangent for 127 over 100? .8 degrees. Theta equals sweet. Let's do, here's the T. It's 173 yards. What does it say? Oh, that's the answer. 36 yards below, 36 yards of elevation. This is a 12-degree angle to the T, to the flag, to the green. So let's set it up. This is a sine. We know the degrees is 12, so sine 12 equals 36 over question mark. Multiply both sides by question mark. Get question mark times sine 12 equals 36. Cancel this sine 12, or divide by sine 12 both sides. Get question mark equals 173 yards, not feet. Screwed that up. Okay. 5 feet in here. 5 feet from the building. 78-degree angle. Want the ladder. That's adjacent over hypotenuse. So we use cosine. Yeah, so here's where it started. Cosine of 78 degrees equals 5 over x, adjacent over hypotenuse. Multiply both sides by x. Get x cosine 78. Divide both sides by cosine 78. Get x equals 24 feet. Is that accurate? Let's see what they got. Okay, pretty good. Their whale's better than my whale. Okay, they use the trick where it says the angle of depression is 20 degrees. So that matches the angle of elevation at the other end. You could also say this is 33, the 30 plus the 3. The whale is 33 feet down from a line that is parallel to the water surface. And now you can just do 33 over x. Which they did here, the sine of 20 is 33 over x. They didn't show their work. Okay, now my helicopter is so good. This is the same thing where either you can use a mirror. They want to know the angle of depression, so you can either draw another triangle down here and use this angle as a matching angle of depression because it's opposite interior on 2 parallel lines, or you can draw the 500 feet of elevation not at the helicopter but way over here on the other side. See, it's 500 feet. It's 500 feet over here and 500 feet over here, and then this triangle is made by the diagonal down the middle. 2.6 degrees. Okay.